The best fighter I ever fought the best fighter I fought probably was Manny Pacquiao. Because of his movement.
But you made it look easy.
But he's a hell of a fighter, and I can see why he won so many fights, and I can see why he's going down as a Hall of Famer. It's just certain moves that he make.
Wow.
But the roughest fighter probably was a guy named Emmanuel Augustus.
You talk about the drunken master?
The drunken master.
The drunken master?
It was tough.
Because he was awkward, huh?
It was just tough. And Miguel Cotto was very, 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 very physically strong.
Yeah.
So you got different fighters. Different days you feel different ways. So some days you can get over there. You may not feel that good.
Right.
But you go over there and look, superb.
Absolutely. Do you miss the roar of the crowd?
Nah, I'm okay.
I'm cool.
He like, no, I got 45 women roaring for me in the bedroom. Floyd! No, I'm just...
He said, no, I'm okay.
Well, I gotta, it was crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100 million? Me and Logan Paul, YouTuber.
Yeah, you knew.
I'm telling you, boy, he know how to make that easy, but he don't.
She gonna be easy.
He gonna beat the shit out of Logan Paul.
We don't have an exact date. We don't have an exact date.
You gonna knock him out, champ?
Now we talk about a Logan Paul, a YouTuber, for 100 mil. Give me that.
You gonna knock him out?
Shit.
We gonna have
I'm
fun.
saying, I don't know. You ain't gotta go to Logan Paul. You could beat me up for 50.
Yeah, get out the gill. Come on.
I take that shit. I'm gonna come in there like I'm a winch. Come here. Come here. Come on, nigga. Come here. You can ice me right out. Just give me 3 million. I go right out.
I just knew I was better than every other fighter. And to this day, that it would never be a fighter better than me. Never.
In the history of boxing.
Never. Because if you just look at the dynamics, you can have a guy retire. 78-0. Okay. He could be 78-0. But what have he accomplished in those 78 fights? What did he do exactly? Because you got guys that got 200 fights, 300 fights, but just in 50 fights, I beat more world champions than any fighter.
That's facts.
I mean, you tell me another fighter that beat 16 world champions straight. Just tell me, that's all I ask. You tell me another fighter that in just 2 fights made 650 million.
Let me ask you this question. At what point in life did you know this shit was real, though? Like, okay, you knew you was the shit growing up. Because when you the shit like you was the shit doing the amateurs. And you, like, when did you get that check, that moment when you was like, this shit's different? Was it that first $100 million check that you got for 32 minutes worth of 36 minutes worth of action?
The first check I ever got when I was a teenager was, because I turned pro at 19. The whole deal the deal I got was a crazy deal, but the first check that actually gave me was the best feeling I ever had was when I got $100,000.
Oh, the late great Roger Mayweather, man. Your uncle.
That's my uncle. My uncle
Shout out to Roger.
Yeah.
Played a major part in your life, man.
Yes, he did.
Absolutely, and you guys you should just know a person's character. As far as you look at my career, I only had 2 trainers. My dad or either my uncle.
Roger Mayweather is my father. I'm going to continue the legacy of my father. He gonna tell you, watch.
Roger, tell these motherfuckers subscribe to the Prophet channel.
I got you.
I love you to death, and I will always love you, my father, because you didn't see what I had, you see what was deep in my heart.
I got trained by Roger Mayweather. I see what kind of good person you were.
Dollars, I loved you.
Listen. No, you got your mom, bro.
You eat in the car. I don't treat the bench like can't teach loyalty. You just can't. You're born with that.
Oh, yeah, you can.
With profit, muscle.
Yeah. The only man in the world who can do handstand push-ups with his fist on concrete.